So I'm at the $1,700 World Series of Poker Circuit event in Chicago, and boy, did I go through some bullets in this event. And this is the bullet that I did the best on. So that's exciting. We're at 1K, 2K for the blinds. Isn't that amazing? I got that far.
It's like level 5 or something, right?
It's later than level 5. It's after dinner break. I actually made it past dinner break in one of my bullets, and this is the one.
Congrats.
Isn't that amazing?
All right, tell us what happened.
Well, it's been a rough day. I'll tell you that much. Even though this is the furthest I've gotten, I have 78K at 1K, 2K, starting off of 40K. I think the average stack is probably 120K. I'm fine. You know, it's 40-minute levels. They have all the levels. It's fine. I feel pretty comfortable at my table. So I open under the gun with Ace King of Hearts to 4K. Beautiful hand. Very excited right now. +3, who covers me and is like for sure an amateur. Just like fun guy. I enjoy having him at the table. He previously, a couple orbits ago, had busted somebody with 10-4 suited because he had folded 10-4 the previous hand and it would have won.
That is beautiful.
He's one of these guys. So he calls. He's way too loose. He has a lot of hands here. He's not going to be aggressive and like put me in tough spots and like make me make bad decisions. Like I can fold easily if I bet and he raises and I don't have anything. You know, The big blind also calls, who is good. I'm not sure if he's a pro, but he's good. I've seen him do some good stuff. He goes for thin value. He's an interesting player. The flop is King of Spades, Jack of Clubs, 6 of Spades. The big blind, by the way, also has me covered.
Okay.
What is your overall plan here? Like, this is an opportunity to double up, right? So,
yeah.
How do we best go about that? What's your plan?
I mean, I would just start betting. I don't know what other plan. I mean, I don't think check raising or anything like that is a great idea. We'd love it if we could get the guy with 10-4 suited to put in a lot of chips, especially, right? Because he's the guy who's more apt to make mistakes, but we don't have a whole lot of control over that. I just want to bet and get going. I don't. What else? What do you have other thoughts around that?
I do. My thought was like the guy who's +3. He's also pretty size insensitive. So I think if I check, he like based on my experience with him, he's betting all jacks. He's betting all kings. He's betting all draws. So if he doesn't have any of those, so be it. I check. We check around. There's could be dangerous cards in the turn, and the big blind could improve. But I know if he checks back that he hasn't improved if the dangerous card comes, because he would have bet if he had a hand that could improve in that way.
Got it.
So I decide to check, and he bets 7K, and the big blind calls. So I'm not super concerned that the big blind has me beat. There's a small chance that +3 has me beat with King Jack, but it's
that's the hand.
Yeah,
or I guess,
but it's rare.
Baby set.
Yeah, but I am like my read is like I am certain that this guy is going to call off if I jam with a king, with any king. So with that read in mind, I'm thinking like, okay, let's shut out all of the equity because there's 2 spades and multiple straight draws, and I can get called by King 10 here. This is amazing. Like, let's do this. So
I think it's a really clear jam when it goes 7K call, and we started the hand with 39 blinds. I think it's a really clear jam.
I started the hand with less than 39 blinds. Started the hand with 19 blinds.
19? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's such a clear jam. Right. Cause it's 4K, not 2K big blind.
No, it's 2K,
right?
2K big blind, but I have,
you have 70. Don't you have 70?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I have 39 blinds.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
I don't know.
I think it's a jam anyway.
Yeah, no,
I think it's a jam anyway.
Yeah. So I did jam. I jammed 74K over 7K, which feels like absurd.
It is absurd. It's crazy. It's wonderful.
He snaps so happily. He's so cheerful. He's just like, I'm going to call. The big blind folds. He turns over the Queen 8 of spades. He was so happy to call with the Queen 8 of spades. It's not a combo draw. It's just
It's just a flush draw.
Naked Queen high flush draw. Yeah.
Wow.
4 of spades on the turn.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Goodbye to me.
Yeah.
I go home. Yeah. That's it. That's my best run in that whole thing out of my 4 bullets. But it was like, what a spot, right? You know, I could have really been a force in that tournament if I won that pot. That would have been pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So I like that one. That one is the biggest regret I have from that whole trip, is that didn't work out because of like the spot that I could have been in. Not regret of how I played it. It's a, I think I played it well. I like how I played that hand against that particular player.
It's possible if you bet, you probably don't go broke. Probably.
Yeah, he doesn't raise,
but
I don't think.
So be it. But who cares?
Yeah, I just probably like check call or check fold the turn, whatever. But obviously, like
check call the turn and check fold the river.
From a chip EV perspective, this was a great spot, obviously.
Yeah, to get it in against a naked flush draw without even the overcard on you is amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Like, he's supposed to at least have the ace X of spades there, right? So, although that wouldn't hurt you either because you have the ace king yourself. But like, he's supposed to think he might have an overcard on you.
I kind of can't believe he called, honestly. Even a player like this, I kind of can't believe he called. I think he was like a little salty because of the previous orbit. I had won like a medium-sized pot off him, and it seemed to hurt him a little bit, where I like value bet eights on the river, and he called with probably ace high. And I don't know.
I mean, dude, I was playing in a cash game here where the flop was Jack 4-3 with two spades, and one guy c-bet like to $25 or something like that. Another guy raised to $75. The original guy went all in for $1,100. The $75 raiser thought for a long time and finally called, and he had the queen X of spades.
Wow.
Also. Yeah, and I was like, what is happening? And the other dude, by the way, had Jack Deuce. So he had just top pair. Top pair held, he won a $2,400 pot or something like that. And I was like, This game is unbelievable. I'm so glad to be here. So people will make these crazy call-offs with flush draws because they see the potential in it, you know?
It's so sad in this spot that it was a tournament, you know? Like, if it could have been a cash game, it feels so much better.
Right. Yeah, because you just get to keep playing with that guy. You're like, yes, let's go, baby.
Well. He was a nice guy. I'm glad he got the chips. Good for him.
I mean, you know, he got him for a while. Probably only for a while.
Who knows? Things can go well.
But usually not.
They didn't go well for me. That's the thing that happened. It didn't go well for me.
I'm sick and tired of being tired of being sick. In my head 24/7, how I'm supposed to pay the rent. Mr. Practice, I don't play. Friday nights we on the bench, trying to come up with a play. If it don't work, then hit a lick. So if knocking at my door, pain ain't tell. I'm studying her word prayer. Baby excel, got away with way too much. Should've got expelled, but the school saw my potential. Smart kid trying to rebel.